We're just getting sorted at the moment. It's my first show, so good evening everybody. And we're going to have a little bit of final countdown from Europe to start with, whilst I get used to some of these buttons. So here we go, the final countdown. But that was the final countdown from Europe. God, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. All these knobs and buttons. I've worked at about 4 so far, and there's about another 100 more to go. So I'm here this evening. I am Mark Chanter. I am an anxiety sufferer, and I welcome anything on the chat to do with anxiety or any mental health issues. I am not a medical profession under no circumstances. I'm just here trying to share my experiences in mental health. I've been suffering for some time. Right, I will go on a bit further into that after we listen to Dancing Queen by ABBA. And hopefully I press a button there. I hope you enjoyed that song and you're listening to... And the button didn't work. Oh, the button stopped into working. I'm just pressing a load of buttons here. Right, we're going to have another song. We'll get that sorted out in a moment.
I will.
So we're now going to play Screws Out by Alice Cooper, and we're going to get these buttons sorted. Right, let's see if my buttons work now. I should have said just now, this is...
Contact the presenter live on our website forum or text 07921 686611.
I'm just trying a few buttons now, so bear with me.
Contact the presenter live on our website forum or text 07921 686611.
Wow.
That was a good mix, wasn't it?
And it looks like we've got a message, or 2 messages. And
No, that's for me.
Is that you, is it?
Yeah, that's me. So yeah, those messages. Hang on, 2 more.
2 new
comments.
messages.
Hang on a minute. Robbo, have you got any Motown? Oh, let me see. We'll have a look when I'm playing the next song. Robbo is actually a friend of mine. He's poor. He also suffers a bit of mental health problems. But if he wants to elaborate on that, he can send us a message and I can talk about that. But I must admit, I'm surprised I'm actually here, because this afternoon, God, my anxiety was so bad. I was wondering, what do I say on the microphone? I'm used to being in front of a mic because I'm into amateur radio, and I quite enjoy it. But sat here, when you're talking to yourself, at least it seems like you're talking to yourself, it's a little bit harder. But I made it, so I'm going to have a little rest now. I'm going to play a bit of, I think I got Dancing Queen by ABBA app. So if I press all the right buttons, it should start. Right, we have a request from Robble, my mate Paul. We'll stick something in a little while. And hopefully that's not going to play. No, it's not. I'm just going to press a few buttons to see what these buttons do. That doesn't do a lot, does it?
No. What's the wing?
This is Jake's Jukebox.
No, it's not that one.
Omnium Radio.
That's a bit different.
It's come. Tell me something good.
We've got a little play, because if I don't play, I haven't got... I'm just pressing any button here to see what they do. It's my first show, and I've called the show Odd Socks, because we're all different, and many of us have got different mental health problems, and this is why I've started the show off, so people can actually share their experiences. That's what I want to do, is share my experiences in mental health, and my main area is anxiety, and I get so anxious sometimes I cannot leave the home. Anyway, I'm going to press a few more buttons to see what they do, because I'm going to try and find some useful ones that I can use. Well, that was a bit different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's the one I want. So I found one. I can remember it's a red button down the bottom. That doesn't do anything.
Check this out.
You're listening to DJ Evans.
I've had that before.
Hi, I'm Matthew. This.
So there's a couple of useful ones.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Well, that was a bit different, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, I've got one useful one so far.
Omnium Radio relies on your donations to be able to provide our services to you. Please hit the donate button to help us. Any amount, large or small, is most welcome.
There you go, you can hit a donate button. I'm not sure where you hit a donate button. But
Go to www.omniumradio.
Actually, I can press a button for that one.
Contact the presenter live on our website forum or text 07921 686611.
Well, there you go. I'm getting used to this board now. I'm not afraid of pressing buttons anyway. That doesn't do anything. Nor does that one.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Well, that was quite useful.
Click, listen, enjoy.
I like that one.
I wonder if you're actually enjoying this programme. I think you don't mind me going through all the buttons, but it's my first show, and I've called myself all sorts of odd socks. So I hope you listen to my next one, because I think the next one will be so much better than the first one. Because the first one, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to press a few more buttons. I'm going to introduce a friend who sat beside me, who's helping me out with the dashboard here, as I call it, or the control board. So I'm going to press 3 more buttons to see what they do. That doesn't do anything.
Join Chris and Trace, the Laurel Hardy of Omnium Radio.
And next door, isn't
Every
it?
Wednesday for 2 great hours of music.
What's on in the community?
Oh, that sounds right. What I'm trying to find out is I'm trying to find the clappy one. I've got one that I'll use, and that's this one here. So if I make a mistake, you hear
Game over.
right. That's enough of buttons from it. I have done half the buttons on the board, so I go to the other half a bit later on. So the boss has just arrived.
Yeah.
So he's come to tell me off. He's going to say, leave those buttons alone.
No, I've come to say I don't think there is a clappy one,
Oh,
No.
there isn't a clappy one.
but I'll try and get a clappy one
Oh,
ready for
that's
next
no
week.
good, is it? Oh, actually, I've pressed the wrong button then. That's the one I wanted.
Yeah, there's a jing and a but I don't think there's a clappy one. What's that yellow one?
Yeah, the other one.
Omnium Radio relies on
Okay, that's that one. Yeah, I don't think there is a clappy one on that.
The boss says there's not a clappy one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through every button and see if I can find one. Well, I think we need a clappy one.
I'll get one put in.
We're going to get a clappy one put on for next time.
Tell me something good.
And after the final count, no, which one was it next door we were using?
Yeah, I think it was the final countdown.
Yeah. That's right in the middle of the board. I never remember that one.
The big 5 at 5.
That could be used. Well, I've got 2 buttons. That one and that one.
Yay.
So I've got. Let me just try that again. No, not that one. That's the one. Right, I've got 2 buttons that I can use. Anyway, let's carry on with the show because you don't be listening to me pressing buttons all evening. So I'm going to play a bit of music now because I've lost my words and I will get my words together. And I think we were going to have a little bit of the final countdown by Europe. Let me slide the slider across and off we go. Right, that was the final countdown. Is my mic working? Yeah, it is. But my headphones not working. Yep, they are now. Right, here we go. Getting these buttons are going to take a little bit of time. But I'm going to keep... what's happening?
And then, so, then you sit one of them
in
there.
Just got to move one of them up there. I think I will stick in that one there.
And then you're
Right.
ready.
So I'm all ready for the next 2. Right, I've just spent the last hour in with Harry doing the chanter banter, and he makes it look so easy. I was sat there and he just goes on and has a few laughs, and he twiddles a few knobs and bits a few levers up and down, presses a few buttons, and he doesn't even have to think about it. But he's been doing it for 2 years now, and he said when I was first on there, I'd spent 40 minutes not on air, just seeing how things worked. I've just literally come in here and just sat in front of the microphone and in front of this deck and just gone for it. I've probably only got 2 listeners. I know I've got Paul listening, and I know I've got the wife Rika listening as well. And any other listeners, a very good evening to you. I am Mark Chanter, and I am here doing odd socks, or all sorts of odd socks. The reason I've called the new programme Odd Socks is because we are all different, and odd socks are all different as well. That's why you can never find that one that is just odd, because it's missing, it's dropped out somewhere, probably when you've been bringing a washing in, it's dropped in the garden. So, well, it's stuck in the washing machine. Anyway, I'm not that funny really, am I? No, even David beside me.
No, you're funny.
Even David beside me is going up.
No.
Oh
no.
dear. Right. Anyway, in next door we had Harry and David. David has also sat in with Harry. He's got his own show.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pass it on to David, and he's going to explain to you his show and a little bit about himself. So I can be quiet and have a little rest and have a little swig of my can of Coke. So over to you, David.
Thank you. So I'm David. I'm one of the presenters here. We've got both radio stations, Omnium and Jana. I'm a radio presenter for Jana Radio, and that I do a Thursday afternoon show from 2 till 4, and that, and basically, so I'm one of the radio presenters, and yes, it's a privilege to have Mark on board here at
I
Jana
wouldn't
Radio.
go that far, would you? Nah.
Yeah, here at Jana Radio, and obviously you've been in with Harry and myself, and that it's really, you're doing really well at the moment, I think.
Well, Harry said to me probably 2 months ago, even longer than that, he said to me, why don't you come in and see what it's all about? I said, no, it's not real radio. It's only on the interweb. So he goes, it is radio. You'd be on a microphone and all that. So I was pulling his leg for a month or 2. I said, real radio is what I do. So anyway, he eventually got me to come in. So I came in. 3 weeks ago I came in. Oh, my anxiety coming into town was absolutely dreadful. My hands were stone cold. I had the physical symptoms as well. But people that suffer will know what they are. You don't have to go into them. Then I came back for a second time. And I was a lot more relaxed. I was able to talk on the microphone quite freely. And then today I think, I expect Harry is thinking, I wish you would shut up. So there you go. I do need a clapping one as well. I can't just keep pressing that one there. So anyway, last week Harry said, I think he was joking. I'm not sure he was joking or being serious. Harry's a cousin of mine. And he said, why don't you have a show? I go, don't be silly. What am I going to talk about? He goes, well, the little bits you've been doing on YouTube have been fantastic. I said, have they? And David said, well, it's helping me.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, I'll give it a go. So I've come into the studio today. When I started, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Don't tell anybody, I don't know what I'm doing now. But I'm just coming in, being me.
But me and Harry were, sorry to interrupt, me and Harry were exactly the same as you, starting out. So everybody's got to start somewhere, you know.
Well, yeah. So Harry's the one that's encouraged me. So if I'm rubbish, just blame Harry. Just get hold of him on Jana next week. It'll be on between 4 and 6 doing Chanta Banter. She can come on and send him a few messages, and you can do nice messages or not so nice ones. But Harry does do a good show, and he surprises me on what he does. Because he's a bit like me. Well, we are cousins. Anyway, I'm not going to yap on all night. And I am going to play, I've completely lost it. Right, I had somebody called Kirsty, a friend of mine, who would like Spandard Ballet played by Goad. And I will play Robbie's straight afterwards. And for Robbie, we are playing, I think it was, no it wasn't, what was, Four Tops by Are You Man Enough? So, Paul, are you man enough? I will play both together, but not at the same time, one after the other. So we'll have Spandard Ballet first. Right, here we go. Let's press this button first.
Contact the presenter live on our website forum or text 07921 686611.
Well, there you go. There's two songs back to back. And David, what do you think of my switchover?
Oh, your switchover was wonderful. It takes people ages to do the switchover. And you've just done it in what? You've just done it in one night.
I think the amateur radio comes into effect there because we've got to press all these buttons on our radios. But the radios have normally got menus and you know what you're pressing.
As Strictly would say, I'd give you a 10.
God, 10? That's not bad, is it? 10 out of 10 for the first night?
Yeah.
So, I don't know how you're doing for time, yeah? 6:48. God, the hour soon goes.
Yeah.
I've been offered I can go as long as I like. So, it was up for midnight. Because I certainly am not. I need to get back for tea. And the biggest problem with anxiety is that my poor wife is out in the car. She's actually working in the car doing some stuff for what she does, that's food bank. And it's annoying when you've got to bring somebody along. And Paul, who we played the song for just now, he often comes out and about with me as well. And he's been quite a big help. So you certainly get to know who your friends are when you've got a problem. And I'm just amazed I've actually got here. That's my phone pinging. I have to check it to make sure it's not somebody who wants a record or something. I've just got my camera lens. I'm actually recording this, and I'm going to stick all my voice stuff up on YouTube later on. I'm going to edit 2 ABBA songs. You've played the Final Countdown twice. Well, I like the Final Countdown. So if I like the Final Countdown, I might play it for a third time. No, I won't do it a third time. I did play it twice by accident. The trouble is, I'm here thinking what I'm going to say. And also up on the screen here, I should really slide a song from here up to there, so I don't play the Penny Lover again.
Yeah.
I've got
Even though the songs are great songs.
but listening to two,
Yeah.
one after the other, is a little bit much, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But I've got 2 new ones up there all ready to go. So anyway, any messages on there? No messages. Please message in. I don't have to give any names. If you've got an issue you would like to share, you can share anything within reason, and we can talk about the issue. But of course, I've not got the answer to everything, because I'm only going by my own experience in life, and that's been over 50 years now. Wow. Unlike Harry, he's gone over the 60-year mark. Harry is my cousin who does Chanta Banter before me, but he's actually on the other radio station, Jana, and I am on this radio station.
Contact the presenter live.
It's
on
good,
our
you can just
website.
do that and just have a
Or text
rest.
07921 686611.
There you go, that button's very useful, because if you want to pause for a bit of breath, you just press it and you've got a few seconds to have a little think. Anyway, the next song is to my dear wife. She's heard it once before this evening on Chanta Banter. We played it in Next Door. So it's Bridge Over Troubled Waters by Simon and Garfunkel. Right, there you go. That's just dedicated to my my dear wife, who does put up a lot with me. I think she needs a medal. Oh, I remember a friend actually gave her a medal for having me for so long. That was a few years ago. God, that's a very long time ago. Anyway, we missed one out for Paul, and I thought we played it, but I've been told I haven't. But if I've played it before, I'm going to play it again. So it's 4 Tops. Are You Man Enough? So here we go. Right, I hope you enjoyed that, Paul. That was just for you. So the next we're going to go straight into another song. You Win Again by the Bee Gees. So here we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed a bit of Bee Gees. I nearly forgot what I was going to say then. I was looking on the screen thinking, what have I just played? That happens quite often. And what you must remember to do is stick another song up to so you don't actually play one twice. Otherwise my dear wife will be telling me off again. And I would have been told off by Paul. He said, make sure you turn the microphone off, because we all know you're drinking Coke. But that's all part of the fun, isn't it, to leave mics on and not turn them off and whatever. It's my first time, so I'm allowed to make any mistakes I like.
Don't worry, even the even the oldies, even the people that have been over in Jana Radio,
I must
leave the
admit,
mic on.
I've not heard Harry get through one without making a mistake yet. But if Harry makes a mistake, it makes the show.
Oh, definitely.
It's just hilarious, especially when he plays the wrong one. So anyway, we had a few people call in. I've had Harry, he sent me a text, and he said, what did he say? You're doing well, Mark. You're a natural. I won't go that far, but I'm enjoying myself.
I say give it a few months and you'll be over with us.
Months?
No, obviously.
Months, years?
You'll be
It should
over.
take me at least 5 years to get good. Come on. God, dear. I think it helps to have somebody else actually in the room, because you can talk to one another. I think that's why Harry likes to. Hang on, have I got another message? No, I haven't. It's making funny things here. No, I'm seeing things. I think I want somebody to send me a message. So if you are listening, send me a message. We can play you a song. We work and finish at 7. We're going to go on to 7:30 now, and Only because it took me half an hour to get things sorted.
I can see the exact same thing that it's going up and down.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, there is a new message.
There is a message. Oh, here we go. I'm not complaining. He's just autistic. There you go. Us people that are autistic, like myself. Thanks, Paul, for that. That actually helped carry the conversation along. Right, I noticed I was autistic. I've just got a message here. Let me just see who that's from. 7:30 question mark. Yes, dear. 7:30. We're going to carry on to 7:30. I hope you don't mind. If I have to come out now, send me a message. Because another 23 minutes if I'm allowed. That's my wife texting me. Anyway, back to Paul. He was saying, I'm not complaining, just autistic. I had an idea I might have been, but I watched some programs by, I forgot his name, Packham. What's his first name? Something Packham, cameraman. Oh dear, I've completely lost it. Chris Packham, that's the one. That's the age cutting, I think. That's not autistic, that's just the age. I watched quite a few of Chris Packham's TV series quite a while ago, and I thought, that's me. Oh dear, that's me at school. That's me as well. So I done an online thing, and that said I was too. I've not been diagnosed, but the way I am, I'm almost sure that I am. But I've done some videos on anxiety and that on YouTube, and explains a bit on there. I haven't given a plug on my YouTube channel, have I?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Harry's given me loads.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you wish to listen on the YouTube channel, type in Devon and Beyond. Bit my course sign in on the end, which is Mike 0 Whiskey and Mike Bravo, and you can see this show. This show will be actually on the YouTube later.
And we've just got a new message.
And we've got a new message. I'll come to the new message in a minute, otherwise I'm going to lose myself what I'm actually talking about. Oh, Robbo. Oh, you are. Yes, Robbo, I know. It's hard seeing him. Robbo is Paul. Paul is a mate of mine. And we get on so well together. Because being autistic, you say the way it is. Like my niece said to me many years ago, my Uncle Mark has got no filter on his mouth. And she's completely spot on when she said that.
Wow. And
I do now think, well, I try to think before I speak.
It's very difficult though, because I mean, people come up to me and, you know, family members or whatever and say, do you realise what you just said? You know, but it just comes out.
We cannot tell lies.
No.
I've tried. I've even tried to do some white lies, but it doesn't work. I can remember I fell out with somebody fairly close, and I said it the way it is, but they took it completely wrong. I won't go into that, but yeah, it's very easy to lose friends if they don't understand on how you deal with things. It's like Harry, he deals with things. I don't think Harry's autistic. He probably is in some way, but I don't think he is really. But he does suffer a bit of anxiety issues, and he makes a joke, and I think I've done the same throughout my life. I've joked about it. It's got me through. But I've had it for such a long time, I cover things up. Anyway, you don't want to be listening to me all night. I think we need a song, don't we, to break things up a little bit. So who should we have? We can have Tiffany, Daniel O'Donnell, or we can have Elton John. I think we can have Tiffany.
Yeah, good old bit of Tiffany.
I can remember when I was milking the cows back on the farm, back in the 80s, and we used to play this one absolutely as loud as anything. And yeah, I actually quite liked it. I was young and stupid then. I'm old and stupid now. So here we go. Tiffany, is it all set up? I nearly pressed the wrong button. Here we go, Tiffany. I think we're alone now. Just say if you wind the clocks back to when I was young, records used to do that. They used to skip. You have to go backwards and forwards and all that. But when it's all digitalised like this is, it's so easy. You just press buttons. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Tiffany and the few pretend jumps I put in there to bring back memories. Yeah. I think David's thinking, what's he doing? Is he experimenting or is he just messing around here? So, right, let me just get another one in. I'm really after one more.
They don't make songs like they used to, do they? Like Tiffany was a wonderful artist.
But that's why you youngsters keep playing our music, because it was so much better.
Yeah, you can't believe the amount of rubbish there is today.
Well, I can't really, as a presenter, you can't really say that, can you?
No,
rubbish.
Well, me and Harry do anyway, so...
well, if David and Harry does...
Yeah, you're part of us.
All I can do is agree. So, the bosses just come in. Oh, is that mine? Oh, it is. Ah, that's good. David actually had his mic off, so all the stuff he said is, yeah, he hasn't got through. So, David, what were you saying?
So I was saying that, yeah, I was
dropped in right in it. That
definitely. My bottom boss came in. Said some of the music today is not as good as the likes of Elton John back in the day. You know, think we're alone now. Some of those songs were really good back in the day.
Well, I find all the new ones just go bang bang bang.
Or there's sexual splits.
You can't say.
Yeah.
He's a bit like me. He can't get his words out.
There's sexual scenes in videos of that. You know, back in the day, obviously there was a little bit, but it wasn't as bad as it is today, really.
But no, I've got to agree with that. And there's no mess. I'm really trying to get another song out of somebody.
And we got another message.
Oh, I got another message. Who's this then? Let's have a look. Oh. We've got somebody called Jen who wants Simon and Garfunkel. But which one do you want? I played one. I played, what did I play earlier?
Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Bridge Over Troubled Waters I played earlier. So if I type in Simon and Garfunkel into the machine, let me see what I get. Simon and Garfunkel. Let's go all the way down the bottom. Oh, it must be there somewhere. I'll look for one in a minute. I can't find one straight away. I'll play the next song. And the next song is... I've played Elton John, haven't I? No, I haven't.
No, you haven't played Elton John.
So you get confused. Right, the slider's on the right hand side, so we're going to have I Wish You Well by Daniel O'Donnell. So here we go. Right, I'm just picking one for Harry. And there you go. I'm going to have Harry's in a minute.
What a wonderful song, though.
If you talk a minute, I'll sort this out a minute.
So, what a wonderful song by Daniel O'Donnell, I Wish You Well. You know, really, really good song, and that. But you know, I think so many different artists help with mental health. Music helps with mental health quite in so many different ways. I think I'm speaking from somebody that
the truth is, I've never really been into music or anything.
Because I've always I always listen to Daniel O'Donnell if I'm not feeling too good and that, and it gives me...
Well, don't tell anybody, but I actually quite like to listen to Daniel O'Donnell, but don't tell all my friends this.
No.
You keep it a secret.
Keep it a secret.
Yeah, so hopefully not too many people listening this evening, because that gets out. Won't be good, will it? Right, I've had a message from Harry, and he wants Our Lips Are Sealed by the Go-Go's. So here we go, Harry. One for you. There you go. Oh,
Sorry, that's mine.
Bit of feedback there. Oh, he's playing with his phone. That. Oh
Yeah.
dear. I might have to ban him from the room. Oh, no, I can't do that because just now he said to me, you need to put that song to the right because if you don't, you're going to play the same one again. If I play the same one again, Rita will start complaining. So it looks as though there's no more messages coming through. So we've got one more song. I should be back next week, and I will be back. And if you've got anything you would like to talk about on the chat, please do. Just send me a message, and I will give you my side of things on how anxiety and mental health has affected me over the years. But I must admit, I'm so relaxed here now. I feel so I've been doing this for years.
I'm hoping somebody will hopefully somebody will send us a message and save us for another song, possibly.
Yeah, so if you can, send us another message.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who it is, just send us a message. We play one more song. I've got one all lined up. It's ideal for the last song, and that was picked by Jen. Well, at least the band was Simon and Garfunkel, but I've actually picked the actual song. So you've got another minute or two to request a song, and then I should be playing the song and going off home. But I must admit, I have enjoyed this. So I was about to say, Harriet, you're spot on. Yes, I can do it. I said to Harry, no, I'll never do that. And the funny thing is, in front of a microphone, my stutter goes. It's really, really strange. I don't seem to have the odd bit. But if I'm talking to somebody I don't know very well, the words just do not come out. And I could be talking to 100 people I do not know here, but it doesn't seem to make any difference this evening. I think myself making the YouTube videos may have helped, and certainly helped me coming in with Harry. I can remember when he passed over the mic the first time over in Jana Radio, I sort of froze. I knew what I wanted to say, but it just wouldn't come out. So I think the day's been a big step for me. This afternoon I was absolutely crippled with anxiety. I nearly called it off. I nearly said, I have no way going in there tonight. But I thought, well, Rika's there. I got David in with me, and Harry was here. He's got a busy evening this evening. I don't think it would actually fit 3 people in here. I think three would be.
I think either Harry would have to stand on my head or something, or stand on, or
well, he's not going to
come in.
Yeah. I'm sure we've squeezed him somehow.
Put him on the roof, on the ceiling.
But I could actually have alternative days, couldn't I? One week I could have David.
Yeah.
And I could have Harry.
Yeah.
For a short. That's if they want to. I know David. He's keen. He's been in here since 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah.
He did his own show. I think that went quite well. I listened to most of it, and even though he's a lot younger than me, his music ain't too bad. But don't tell him that, because his head will be...
Hang on, I do need to get out the door.
His head will just start to swirl there now.
Yeah,
So,
we need something to get me out the door, maybe a bit of butter or something.
Yeah,
Push me out the door.
I'll get him out. Right, so don't forget, this show is called All Sorts of Odd Socks. So All Sorts of Odd Socks. And you better find the bits in between what we've been talking about, at least most of it, on YouTube. If you type in Devon and Beyond, and at the end, if you put in my call sign, which is Mike 0 Whiskey Mike Bravo, M0 and WMB, you will see my YouTube videos, and there you'll see my early ones. Oh, they were a bit rubbish. They were I got a few settings wrong on the video, and me talking certainly wasn't great. But the ones I've done recently have been a lot better, so I've been told. So it may be worth a look, especially if you are interested in mental health issues and also the local countryside. I often take the camera out and go for walks. And if you watch the one I put up yesterday, where I went up from Shore Bridge, I was aiming to go to the Dewstone, but I got halfway and my anxiety was so bad I turned back. But I made a little video and explained I used to beat myself up and say, oh, I failed again. But it wasn't a failure, because I actually got out and I actually got halfway. And my aim is to help others with similar issues to me. Obviously, nobody can work miracles, but if we talk about it, it does help. If we confront our problems, it helps.
Yeah.
And I never confronted mine for many, many years. I'll probably say this about 1,000 times in the next 12 months. But I certainly didn't confront mine.
It's very difficult as well. You know?
It's difficult to say I have a problem.
It takes, like, I don't mean to, like, it takes my partner that's got mental health at the moment, and with her problems and whatever.
Oh yeah, how is your, you don't have to go into detail,
No, my
but
partner,
how is she?
My partner's very poorly at the moment with her mental health, to a point where she's in the mental health unit at the moment, and you know, the impact that, you know, somebody suffering from mental health, like we both suffer from mental health, but you know, different stages or different things. But when one partner or friend, or whoever it may be, that's poorly, you see them poorly and you see that they're not very well, you know, you feel like, you know, you should have done this or you should have done that. But like I have in the last couple of weeks.
You never know what is right or what is wrong. You can say something you think is wrong, you can do a world of good. You can always say something that you think is right and will push them over the edge. So that's not actually a very nice thing to say, push them over the edge.
No, but I do feel, from being our partner, I do feel low without seeing her, without being that support, you know, stood beside her, and that, you know, it's very difficult.
Well, yeah, people with mental health do need somebody on their side, because I know I wouldn't be here without my wife Rika, and I don't really say much about this, but I was in my early 20s and I was suicidal, and she did save me.
Yeah.
So I thank Rika for that, because obviously I'm here, and hopefully I can help other people as well. So yeah, it's trying to mental health, you cannot see it.
No, definitely. But
you can be looking at somebody and you say, oh, they're normal.
In so many respects, you know, you can't see it, but when you normally see, you can, with anybody that suffers, you know, like my partner, you can see the scratches, you can see the bruises and that. So mental health, you can see in some of them, but not all of them.
So I must admit, a lot of people, I've actually had this told to me. He said, well, why are you off sick? Nothing wrong with you. They don't know me.
No.
But people that actually know me, I think everybody that knows me, they all seem to understand. So something that stuck in my mind, I think 2 weeks ago, Richard sent me, that's my brother, he sent me a text and he said, I'm proud of you. And just saying those couple of words meant a lot. They must have done it, stuck in my mind. And I had another message through via Facebook, and this friend, female, she said, I couldn't do that. I'm not going to say on who. I actually can't find it now, but it doesn't matter anyway. But she said that she couldn't actually do it. But I said the same several weeks ago, but here I am. I'm just here in front of the microphone, talking to you all. I'm not sure how many listeners we've got. I know I've got 2. Actually, I know I've got 3. 4. Yeah, I know 5 even. I know I've got 5.
Wow.
I've got an audience of 5, so I'm doing well. So don't forget, have a little look on the YouTube channel, and you can listen to this again if you really want to. I bet a few of you are thinking, God, don't he go on? Oh dear. But I hope you've enjoyed the music as well today, because it's been a good mix of music. I did take a few songs from Harry's tracks, because I went through his little list. And did I take a few from yours? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you took a few
I
from
did,
mine.
yeah.
And that. But I do have a song request before we finish, if that's okay.
We've got a song request. So I'll keep yapping, and he's actually going to stick in one more song on the blue side. If I highlight that, hang on, highlight that, and he can type it in. So we're going to have 2 more songs, then we're going to call it a day. Oh, what's happening here? That's a bit early.
Yeah, definitely early.
Right. I have to stop that one. If I turn that right down, it's not going to make any noises now.
No, definitely not.
So you just type them all in. What are you after?
Hang on, could you...
He wants the highlight. There you go. Lists. You got lists so far. This, me. Here we go. What's he going to play?
Hang on, the microphone's going to use. Hang on.
He's still looking. Come on. Hang on. I'm going to press a button. Hang on a minute.
Contact the presenter live on our website forum or text 07921 686611.
These buttons are quite useful, aren't they? Because you just press them and yeah. I think I'm going to give him one of these. He's a bit slow, isn't he?
There you go.
He's trying to stretch over me and pick a song as we're going here. So I think Enrico's going to be telling me off. So there we are. You said 7:30. It's now, what time is it now? 22. So we will be out by 8, dear. Promise you that.
My fault, apologies.
Yeah, we have to blame David here. He's asked for an extra one. Here we go. He still can't find it. He's getting there. Here we go. Is he there? Which one is it?
That one.
That one there.
Because the story behind this song is, as I said today in my show, is each person is an individual that it may be going through an hard time or difficult time, but my message to everyone out there that's suffering: you are your own person. Don't let people judge you for who you are.
Why is that saying Elton John?
Go on.
Which was that one there, was it?
Yeah.
Just linking straight into there. There you go.
So,
Oh, good job I actually spotted that, wasn't it? Because we'd have been a bit stuck. So here we go. This is Me by Kilo Settle?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this one. So this is a new one on me. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this evening as much as I have. Yes, I did struggle to start with, but I'm certainly enjoying it.
Thank you for having me as well.
Yeah, thanks for coming in to join me, and you've certainly helped on a few of the knobs. I've learnt what the main deck does, and I think I'm confident enough now to just carry on and hopefully remember what is what. The button I use on this one is this one, and that's about it. But I have been told there's going to be a clap one later. So hopefully they'll put that in for us.
We'll get a little mouse to clap or something.
But we can always clap anyway, can't we?
Definitely.
But we can't do this, can we?
No.
No, that's one of Harry's favourite buttons. I don't know why. He uses that one all the time.
Yeah.
He's did it. But
Maybe he thinks he's on BGT, Britain's Got Talent, as a judge.
probably, yeah, he wants to get rid of them all. So, anyway, I hope you're going to join us next week. I'm going to end the show after about another 3 more minutes after the next track is finished. And don't forget, our name is... What's our name again? Do you remember? He keeps
All
forgetting.
different all different odd socks.
He's got it. All different odd socks.
Yeah.
He was trying to get that out earlier on, and he just couldn't.
I just went odd socks.
Well,
No,
yeah.
no.
Don't forget,
Mm.
we may be odd
Mm.
and different, but we've all got our good points.
Definitely.
And
I yap too much.
if any of you are really suffering, I'm being serious now. It doesn't happen very often. If you are suffering and you've got nobody to call for help, you can always make a phone call. Should really have a list really in front of me on who you can call. My wife would be great for this. There's
so many good people. Samaritans.
You can always contact the Samaritans. Don't be ashamed to do that. I've done that in the past.
Even your local
doctors,
and people like that. You know, because if we didn't have people like that, it would be such a. I don't know what it would be.
It's best to call for help now, and don't let it dwell on you for a long time.
And sometimes good old friends like Harry and yourself.
Yeah.
You know, just talking.
Just come on the show, send a few messages, and we can play a few records for you. Try and cheer you up. We try not to depress you, but I expect we will from time to time. But that's not our intention.
Because I've been in a dark place the last couple of weeks, and to tell you the truth, speaking to Harry and Mark here, you know, has helped me out. You know?
I must admit, I did get a bit worried about him last week because he did reach out. I'm thinking, I hope he's all right. But I sent a message back, and he was okay.
Yeah.
And I've been known David for 3 weeks. You could say my newest mate.
Yeah, and we are mates.
So yeah, and we can certainly share things between us on how things are affecting us.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can go a bit deeper when we're off air.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there are a few things that we wouldn't share on here. Luckily, nothing is really, really, really bad.
No, definitely not.
But yeah, so hopefully you'll join us next week for all sorts of odd socks. We'll be here next week from 6. I shall probably sit in with Harry for half an hour to an hour first, just to calm the nerves down.
And wind him up.
I must admit, I can't see why I had nerves for to come in here for, because there's nothing to be nervous for. I'm only talking to 5 people, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But I think I'm more concerned on when I put it on YouTube. There could be a lot more on there, and hopefully it might bring a few more listeners in on Omnium Radio and also the Janet Radio. It doesn't matter which one you listen to, because they are both good. Harry is good on the Thursday night, and also we've got to give David a plug. Come on, David, give yourself a plug. Go on, tell us about your show.
So my show is before Harry's show. It's the Thursday afternoon show, 4 o'clock to 2 o'clock till 4 o'clock, and that's all the old music, a bit of the F, because I'm not mentioning it on this. Show.
The word football, I can say it, but nobody else is allowed to mention football on this show.
So for 2 till 4 on a Thursday afternoon, you have the privilege of myself with all the old musics, all the old songs from the 80s, 90s, and, you know, throw a little bit of the new lot in.
Well, anyway, I'm going to play this last song because I'm absolutely starving. I've been watching David eat his food here in front of me. He didn't even offer me a chip. Isn't that bad, people? There you go. I've used that button for the right reason.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, we are now going to play Homeward Bound by Simon and Garfunkel. What an appropriate song this is for Homeward Bound. So see you all next week, and don't forget the YouTube channel, Devon and Beyond, M0 at WMB. So good night, everybody.
Good night.
And speak to you next week. Bit slow pressing the button, isn't he? Here we go. Good night, everybody, and speak to you next week. Have a good week. Bye.